The boat rides south the Vale Craig in the waning of light. There's 30 men in Lendelfit to make a burden light. And there's 30 horse in Hazelhope with the halters on their heads. I'll set this night upon your life if wind and water speed. Smugglers drink of the Frenchman's wine, and the darkest night is the smuggler's time. Away we ran from the excise man. It's a smuggler's life for me. It's a smuggler's life for me. Oh lass, you have a cozy bed, and cattle you have 10. Can you not live a lawful life and live with lawful men? But must I use old home-made goods while there's foreign gears to find? Must I drink at the waterside and prance so full of wine? Smugglers drink of the Frenchman's wine, and the darkest night is the smuggler's time. Away we run from the excise man. It's a smuggler's life for me. It's a smuggler's life for me. Though well I like to see you, Kate, with the baby on your knee. My heart is now with the gallant crew that ploughed through the angry sea. The bitter gale, the tightest sail, and the sheltered bay are gold. It's a wayward life, it's a smuggler's strife, it's the joy of the smuggler's soul. Smugglers drink of the Frenchman's wine, and the darkest night is the smuggler's time. Away we run from the excise man. It's a smuggler's life for me. It's a smuggler's life for me. Smugglers drink of the Frenchman's wine, and the darkest night is the smuggler's time. Away we run from the excise man. It's a smuggler's life for me. It's a smuggler's life for me. And when at last the dawn comes up and the cargo is safely stored, like sinless saints to church we'll go, God's mercy to afford. And it's champagne fine for communion wine, and the parson drinks it too. With a sly wink praise, forgive these men, for they know not what they do. Smugglers drink of the Frenchman's wine, and the darkest night is the smuggler's time. Away we run from the excise man. It's a smuggler's life for me. It's a smuggler's life for me. It's a smuggler's life for me. It's a smuggler's life for me.
I am a member of the Council of the Naval Mutiny. I'm no traitor to my conscience, having done my sworn duty. These are my last words before the scaffold, and I charge you all to hear how a wretched British sailor became a citizen mutineer, pressed into service to carry powder. I was locked to the crack of the whip. If I starved on the streets of Bristol, I'd starve worse on a British ship. Red is the color of the new republic. Blue is the color of the sea. White broken from my misery by the words of Thomas Paine. On my barren soil they fell like the sweetest drops of rain. Red is the color of the new republic. Blue is the color of the sea. White is the color of my innocence, not surrender to your mercy. So in the spring of the year we took the fleece, every sail and cannon and compass sheets, and we flew a Jacobin flag to give us heart. While Brits stood helpless, we were waiting for Bonaparte. Red is the color of the new republic. Blue is the color of the sea. White is the color of my innocence. Now surrender to your mercy. All you soldiers, all you sailors, all you laborers of the land, all you beggars, all you builders, you've come here to watch me hang. And to the masters, we are the rabble, we are the swinish multitude, but we can rearrange the colors of the red and the white and the blue. Red is the color of the new republic. Blue is the color of the sea. White is the color of my innocence, not surrender to your mercy. Red is the color of the new republic. Blue is the color of the sea. White is the color of my innocence, not surrender to your mercy. Well, how do you do now, young Willie McBride? Do you mind if I sit down beside your graveside and rest for a while neath the warm summer sun? I've been walking all day and I'm nearly done. Well, I see by a gravestone you was only 19 when you joined the great fallen of 1916. Well, I hope you died well and I hope you died clean. Or Willie McBride, was it slow and obscene? Did they beat the drum slowly and play the fife loudly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band sound the last post and chorus? Did they pipe the flowers of the forest? Did you leave a young wife or a sweetheart behind? In some faithful heart are your memories enshrined. For although you died back in 1916, in that faithful heart you're forever 19. Or are you a stranger without even a name, enclosed forever behind a glass plate, in an old photograph, torn, battered and stained, faded to yellow and brown leather frayed? Did they beat the drum slowly and play the fife lowly? Did they sound the dead march as they lowered you down? Did the band sound the last post and chorus? Did they pipe the flowers of the forest? As the sun beats down on the green fields of France, there's a soft summer breeze makes the red poppies dance. And see how the sun shines from under the clouds. There's no gas, there's no barbed wire, no guns firing now. Oh, but here in this graveyard, it's still no man's land. The countless white crosses stand mute in the sand. And through man's blind indifference to his fellow man, to a whole generation who were butchered and damned. Did they beat the drum slowly and play the fife lowly? Did they sound the dead march as they lowered you down? Did the band sound the last post and chorus? Did they pipe the flowers of the forest? Now Willie McBride, I can't help wondering, to those that lie here, know why did they die? And did they believe when they answered the phone? Did they really believe that this war could end wars? Oh, the sorrow, the suffering, the glory, the pain, the killing and dying, 'twas all done in vain. For young Willie McBride, oh, it happened again. And again and again and again and again. Did they beat the drum slowly and play the fife lowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band sound the last post and chorus? Did they pipe the flowers of the forest?
England 1936, the grip of the Sabbath day. In London town, the only sound is a whisper in an alleyway. Men put on their gloves and boots, have a smoke before they go. From the west, there is a warning of a wind about to blow. Like seas are marching to the east, as his Mosley with his men, dressed in the clothes of deepest black, like a gathering hurricane. This is the British Union with its flag of black and red, a flag that casts a shadow in Berlin and in Madrid.
place called Cable Street. And other men are waiting there. Preparations are complete. Mosley comes so close they now can see his outstretched arm. A hand raised up that way never took the future in his palm. Listen to the sound of marching feet and the voices of the ghosts of Cable Street. Vicious stones and batons and the gun. With courage we shall beat those black shirts down. Generations have to fight, and those who crave for mastery must be faced down on sight. And if that means by words, by fists, by stones, or by the gun, remember those who stood up for their daughters and their sons. Listen to the sound of marching feet. Shall beat those black shirts. Listen to the sound of marching feet and the voices of the ghosts of Cable Street. Fists, stones, batons, and the gun. With courage we shall beat those black shirts down.
This is an old story that's rarely ever told. The raping of the country of the valley. The men who came to reap with a musket and a Bible. They wanted to take the valley.
The valley, the valley. They wanted to take the valley. And oh, the Iron Masters, they always get their way. And so for a pittance, all the people work the land, all the men and the women and the children. And on Sundays it was down to the chapel in the town. The preacher said, give generously. Give generously, give generously. The people they gave generously. And oh, the Iron Masters, they always get their way. The Union men in secret on the dark side of the hill by the light of 1,000 candles. Their pay had been cut, all the people come on out. And by scores they were joined in rebellion. Rebecca, Rebecca, the people were joining Rebecca. And oh, the Iron Masters, they always get their way. Iron Masters call the army, call the hungry from the Irish Sea. Iron Masters call the Parliament. It's no sin to fight to be free. From the smoky stacks of Merthyr to the hills of Evervale, from Swansea Docks to Merseyside and his crochet ruined house, it blackens out the green of the valley. And on his battered grave is the epitaph they gave. It stands there, God forgive. Forgive him, forgive him, and all who run in hell with him. I know the Iron Masters, they always get their way. Iron Masters call the army, call the hungry from the Irish Sea. Iron Masters call the Parliament. It's no sin to fight to be free. I told the Iron Masters they always get their way. I told the Iron Masters they still get their way. Hey now, Tommy, have you got a new shirt? Is its color a fine bright blue? Has your mother sent you off to your school from the street with a pretty view? Shall we wrestle in the old schoolyard like the other children do? You can scuff your shoes, you can tear your hands, and they'll rip that shirt off you. Hey now, Tommy, since you moved away, they've taken our town and they made it new. Now there stands a chemical plant where the cherry orchards grew. And I married Lucy from the back of our class, who once wrote letters to you. We've got kids and we send them to school from the street with a pretty view. Oh, and your shirt of blue. Oh, and your shirt of blue. Too quick from the fields where the flowers strew, from a butterfly stick to a ballad and a brick, changing uniforms far too soon. Hey now, tell me, shall we meet again in the morning wet with you? Me at the gates of the colliery, you in your shirt of blue. Shall we wrestle in the muddy patch like the other poor men do? We can scuff our boots, we can tear our hands, and I'll rip that shirt off you. Oh, in your shirt of blue. Shirt of blue. Oh, Betty, Tommy, we grew up too quick from the fields where the flowers grow, from a butterfly stick to a ballad and a brick, changing uniforms far too soon.
I stand as a witness to jury and judge, and for all my sins I will answer. My name you know, my trade you will see. I am the bounty hunter. I ask no friends, I seek no badge. I always travel alone. I take no partners, I lose no friends. I keep my Christian name unknown. My weapons are guns and cunning and speed. My pride is the color of green, and my service is easily born. My faith has never been. Dead or alive, I carry them in. The cowardly and the silent, for seeking bounty belonging to you. The road delivers a judgment. My weapons are guns and cunning and speed. My prize is the color of green, and if my service is easily born, my fear has never been. Spirit breaking, widow making, bounty hunter. Mine is the chase, the luck of the draw. Yours is the iron hand of state. Yours is the book, the band, the rope. Mine is the gambler's fate. Debt collecting, sin inspecting, bounty hunter. Never failing, devil trailing, bounty hunter. I stand as a witness to jury and judge, and for all my sins I will answer. My name you know, my trade you will see. I am the bounty hunter. My weapons are guns and cunning and speed. My prize is the color of green, and if my service is easily born, my faith has never been. Debt collecting, sin inspecting, bounty hunter. Never failing, devil trailing, bounty hunter. I'll take a journey through the town to Dockgate 1, and there I'll take the ferry boat that ferry sails across the Solent waters deep to an island like a castle with a moat. I'll leave the empty shores of Hythe and Netley Bay. The smoke of folly soon will fade, and I'll be bound where something undecided waits, a memory or a useless masquerade. Back to the island in the rain, before the seasons and the weathers change. I'm searching for the ghost that haunt this island view. One looks like me, one has a face of you. One looks like me, one has a face of you. I'll go to bars we used to go to every day, to Tennyson statue carved in stone. It stayed the same throughout the passing of the years, but we were made of faithless flesh and bone. Back to the island in the rain, before the seasons and the weather's change. I'm searching for the ghosts that haunt this island view. One looks like me, one has a face of you. One looks like me, one has a face of you. This time of year it rains on every empty beach. This time of year the summer souvenirs are gone. No slot machines, candy floss or novelties, like love affairs picked up and lost along the prom. There's only lovers walking in the rain, the way we did before another season came. Ghosts, shadows, spirits of a dream, or just players insane. Back to the island in the rain, before the seasons and the weather's changed. I'm searching for the ghosts that haunt this island view. Back to the island in the rain, before the seasons and the weather's changed. I'm searching for the ghosts that haunt this island view. Back to the island in the rain. This time of year it rains on every before the seasons and the weather's changed. I'm searching for the ghosts that haunt this island view. Back to the island in the rain. There's only before the seasons and the weather's changed. The way we did. I'm searching for the ghosts that haunt this island view. Back to the island in the rain, before the seasons and the weather's changed. I'm searching for the ghosts that haunt this island view. Back to the island.
When your eyes behold this letter, I'll be deep within my grave. I've nothing left to give you but for one less than I've saved. In the corner of the cellar, look inside the iron chest. There in 7 silver medals there lies wrapped the wooden crest. From the father to the son, like a bullet from a gun, 7 silver crosses hammered on a wooden one. The name on the last medal is a man I never knew, though I bore his name in nature and his conscience as I grew. When they shipped him back from Passion down, it was raining in his head, caused not by any bullet but the faces of the dead. From the father to the son, like a bullet from a gun, the 7 silver crosses hammered on a wooden one. The boys came home from Dunkirk Beach, the crest came down to me, and I served the stretcher bearer up the back of Italy. But I didn't slow a bullet or blow any flesh apart. My medal was the Red Cross, strapped across my heart. Son, like a bullet from a gun, 7 silver crosses the bounty drop. We scattered generations, now we reap a ruined crop. The brains, the brawn, the beauty, each in turn was sacrificed and marked up with a plain cross like the suffering Jesus Christ. From the Father to the Son, like a bullet from a gun, 7 silver crosses hammered on a wooden one. From the Father to the Son, like a bullet from a gun, 7 silver crosses hammered on a wooden one. I wish that I could give you something fine, something proud, a history of struggle to emancipate the crowd. But all I give's a blessing, take the shield down to the sea, sacrifice tradition and save your family. From the Father to the Son, like a bullet from a gun, 7 silver crosses hammered on a wooden one. From the Father to the Son, like a bullet from a gun, 7 silver crosses hammered on a wooden one.
It was a night to remember, but I guess I just forgot. When I counted out my blessings, I found I was one short. And as the evening passed me by, I didn't realize the time. I guess I must have let you slip my mind. So don't pass me by. Don't say you'll go.
top of the town. Banshee wails and bawling, the people gather round. There's been gunfire, there's been drinking. You can hear the victory voice on the chapel door and the courthouse. The posters say rejoice. Whoa, ribbons, scarlet ribbons, carouseling in the sun. Whoa, ribbons, scarlet ribbons, there's one for everyone. the dark. 3 on the soldier whose medals he shows, a fusion of colors just like a rose. Ribbons, scarlet ribbons, carouseling in the sun. Whoa, ribbons, scarlet ribbons, there's one for everyone. Carouseling in the sun. Whoa, ribbons, scarlet ribbons, there's one for everyone. And there's scarlet ribbons. And there's blood on the streets. In the bedrooms of the nation, on a lonely isle so cold and bare, lies a dead soldier so fresh and rare. Ribbons, scarlet ribbons, carouseling in the sun. Oh, ribbons, scarlet ribbons, there's one for everyone.
Waiting for morning on the ferry boat deck,
5 miles out of Calais. I'm tired and I'm cold and I'm wet to the skin, watching the waves and the spray. 10 years have gone by like the roll of the tide since I signed for the merchant marine. Now all that I want is dry land and a home in a country that I've rarely seen. Oh, hurry home to valleys green and cliffs so tall and so wide. Oh, hurry home. I can see the lights of Dover through the night. Teachers of England instructed me well. Strength comes from iron and fire. Freedom was won through the barrel of a gun. Law comes from palace and spire. I carried the wealth of this land across the sea till the ships and the cargoes grew slack. Now many Jack Tar is washed up in a bar. Many ships will never come back. cliffs so tall and so wide. The ship's bar is closed, there's a gang of 15 talking of flags and of blood. Drunken with fighting, the face of John Bull stands for violence, England and God. Did I dream a dream of the homeland so distantly remembered? Of warmth, work, welfare, peace for all. So tall and so wide. Oh, hurry, I can see the lights of Dover through the night.
In the town I was born, things are getting very strange. People there I hardly recognize. All of my old sets have packed their bags and left, since home became a business enterprise.
There are jobs going spare, there are houses being built. The credit's good in all the company stores. All the air is clean and all the pavements gleam, and everyone obeys the company laws.
Mr. Company Man on the company land stands every street and building in the town. Every park, every green, every home and dream. The company owns every piece of ground, and everybody in the company town. The pubs, given guns to all the supermarket core. They've eradicated crime and the buses run on time. They've made the act of love against the law. Mr. Company Man on the company land stands every street and building in the town. Every park, every green, every home and dream. Company owns every piece of ground, and everybody in the company town.
Some people say they are lucky in their birth, whose nationality bequeaths them pride.
But those who own the earth are still tethering their serfs,
with company allegiance fully tied.
With company allegiance fully tied. Town I was born, things are getting very strange. People there I hardly recognize. All of my old sets have packed their bags and left. His home became a business enterprise.
An endless road of breathtaking sights. Another town, another night, where telephone bills replace bottles of pills with love hurts and your voice thrills. Love hurts and your voice thrills. Now all this frustration gives a feeling of pain. When I put down the phone, wanna call you again. When I write you a letter, when I send you a card, I'm soft, my body grows hard. I'm soft, my body grows hard. Mountains and rivers and beautiful views mean nothing to me. Parted from you, sunshine or snow, it all becomes grey as I think of you while I'm away. Mountains and rivers and beautiful views mean nothing to me. Parted from you, sunshine or snow, it all becomes grey as I think of you while I'm away. Now days become weeks, or so it seems, but the nights are release with you in my dreams. But I wake you away, and I think of how far I feel like I'm trapped in a jar. I feel like I'm trapped in a jar. And mountains and rivers and beautiful views mean nothing to me. Parted from you, sunshine or snow, it all becomes grey as I think of you while I'm away. And mountains and rivers and beautiful views mean nothing to me. Parted from you, sunshine or snow, it all becomes grey as I think of you while I'm away.
Don't sing love songs, you make my mother. She's sleeping here right by my side, and in her right hand a silver dagger, since that I can't be your bride. All men are false, says my mother. They'll tell you wicked, loathing lies. The very next evening, they'll call another and leave you all alone to pine and my daddy is a handsome devil. He wears a chain 5 miles long, and on each link a hunter's dagger for another maid. He's loved and wrong. Go find another tender lady. I'm sure that she can be alright. For I have been warned, and I've decided to sleep alone for the rest of my life. So don't sing love songs, you wake my mother. She's sleeping here, right by my side, and in her right hand a silver dagger, since then I can't be a bride.
The boat rides south of Elsacray in the waning of light. There's 30 men in Lendofit to make a burden light. And there's 30 horse in Hazelhope with the halters on their heads. All set this night upon your life, if wind and water speed. Smugglers drink of the Frenchman's wine, and the darkest night is the smuggler's time. Away we ran from the excise man. It's a smuggler's life for me. It's a smuggler's life for me. Oh lass, you have a cozy bed, and cattle you have 10. Can you not live a lawful life and live with lawful men? But must I use old home-made goods while there's foreign gifts to find? Must I drink at the waterside and prance so full of wine? Smugglers drink of the Frenchman's wine, and the darkest night is the smuggler's time. Away we run from the excise man. It's a smuggler's life for me. It's a smuggler's life for me. Though well I like to see the bitter gale, the tightest sail, and the sheltered bay I go. It's a wayward life, it's a smuggler's strife, it's the joy of the smuggler's soul. Smugglers drink of the Frenchman's wine, and the darkest night is the smuggler's time. Away we run from the excise man. It's a smuggler's life for me. It's a smuggler's life for me. Smugglers drink of the Frenchman's wine, and the darkest night is the smuggler's time. Away we run from the excise man. It's a smuggler's life for me. It's a smuggler's life for me. And when at last the dawn comes up and the cargo is safely stored, like sinless saints to church we'll go, God's mercy to afford. And it's champagne fine for communion wine, and the parson drinks it too. With a sly wink phrase, forgive these men, for they know not what they do. Smugglers drink of the Frenchman's wine, and the darkest night is the smuggler's time. Away we run from the excise man. It's a smuggler's life for me. It's a smuggler's life for me. It's a smuggler's life for me. It's a smuggler's life.